welcome to my channel, A Book Forest. My name is Kim, and today I'm going to be doing my November TBR. So for November, I'm going to be finishing off the Cosmere before the publication of Wind and Truth. So that's my last one I need to read before then. Quite a journey. I've been reading the Cosmere all year. I'll link the video down below of the announcement I made of all the Cosmere books I was going to read. So I'm really happy about this, and also a bit sad, so we'll see. And then I'm gonna continue on with the Fiona Var Tapestry by Guy Gabriel Kay. So I'm about halfway through the first book, which is The Summer Tree, and I'm enjoying it very much. It's lovely. So I am gonna keep going with The Wandering Fire, which is the second book. The whole trilogies in that. So yeah, I'm really excited about that as well. Easy to read, really well written. So yeah, I'm really happy about the choice I made to start this series. And then I've read a lot of fantasy this year, so I want a bit of a break, I suppose. So I'm gonna be doing a non-fiction, and I looked for one on the Kindle because I need something to read on the Kindle sometimes with the kids, and at night in the bed it's easier. So I'm gonna start Zen in the Art of Writing by Ray Bradbury. I like to read books about writing even though I'm not a writer. I do like to improve my writing, be it in at work or in my book reviews, for example. But for sure, like I was looking for the shortest one I had on the Kindle, and this is the one that I got. I haven't read a lot of Ray Bradbury. I read Dandelion Wine, and I haven't read Something Wicked This Way Comes, or I think Fahrenheit 451. So I will be intrigued to see, but it's fine. I've done that with Stephen King as well. I read his book on writing, and I have never read a book by Stephen King. So, yeah, whatever. I know that they're popular writers that people like, so that's enough for me. And then I'm gonna go and pick up Martin Chuzzlewit by Charles Dickens. I'm not gonna finish this in November. For classics, I usually like to take my time, so I'm gonna try to read it over a few months. So I'm gonna start this in November. I always get an itch to read some Victorian literature, especially Charles Dickens, around this time of year. So I got it this year as well. So totally random pick. It's just because I had it on hand. So my Martin Chuzzlewit, I think, is set partly in the US, as opposed to pretty much all of his books are set in England, except for this one. So there's Martin, who is traveling to the US, and I think the themes, it's about themes of selfishness, and there's probably a lot of very goofy, funny, terrible characters, which is what I like about Dickens. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I've read by Dickens already Bleak House, which is my favorite of his, and I've read Little Dorrit. I love that one too. Those are my top two, and also like Christmas Carol, of course. And I've read the Little Curiosity Shop. This one I was mixed. I did not super enjoy the ending, so we'll see. And I've read Barnaby Rudge, and I like that one. It was a middle of the road, I would say, Dickens, but yeah, my favorite are Bleak House and Little Dorrit, so hopefully this one can go in the top category. But I'm planning on reading all of Dickens over the years, but I am saving him for around this time of year usually. And then, if I have time, which is a big if, because if things are going the way they've been going the last couple of months, I will not. But if I have time, I will try to pick up the audiobook for White Sand by Brandon Sanderson, because it's the only one that I haven't read in the Cosmere. except for the Sunlit Man. I don't want to buy it because it's very expensive. The omnibus is like 60 something dollars Canadian. I find that too expensive for what it is. I don't like the art that much. So on Spotify you have like 15 hours of audiobook per month, and I've been using it on my Tolkien rereads, but I might give White Sun a try on audio. I'm not sure if I'll enjoy it, to be honest. So we shall see. Otherwise, I'll just read a recap somewhere. So let me know what you're going to be reading in November. If any of the books that I've mentioned here you've read and enjoyed or not enjoyed. So let me know and see you next time.